Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play Nioh 2 Remastered. Okay, we've got quite a few things to do today, and I'm probably not going to be able to make it to the next mission, so let's just work on the stuff that we can do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the dojo, and we're going to complete this task here, or this training mission, the Way of the Warrior Novice. You're going to get samurai's locks and a wooden sword, so let's do that. Watching you take down that monstrosity, it's clear that you have some skill, but also that you are self-taught. There's only so much you can learn on your own. But luckily for you, I've found just the teacher for you. None other than the master of the blade, Sukahara Bokuden himself. I was just as surprised as you, believe me. He may be fairly old, but his insight is unparalleled. Just that glare of his is enough to make my hair stand on end. Anyway, let's see what we can learn from him. Alright, so that's Tokichiro saying that to us. And we're going to go to the dojo, and we're going to take him on. Let's see how this goes. Hajime. It's time to begin. Okay, pick up swordsman's locks. The way these training missions work are a little strange, but it's just how it is. Pick up the swordsman's locks, go into your items, go into new items, use the swordsman's locks. That'll give you a skill point. So you go to learn skills, and you go to your sword, and we're going to learn the only skill that the game wants us to learn right now, which is sword key. Just give me a sec. Okay, cool. Let's learn sword key. Done. Oh, that message that came up was about changing your skill customization. So here it says here you can check and change which active skills are set. If you have acquired multiple active skills using the same command or stance, you can set one which will be active here. So for example, on high stance, you can use Sword of Meditation with L1 and triangle. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. You can use Sword of Meditation, which is this one where he slowly walks and then does a hit like that, or you can change it to Sword Key. Right now, it doesn't really matter. We have Sword Key set. Nope, it does matter because for some reason Sword Key didn't get activated. Let's just put Sword Key on it, all of them. Okay, done. Now, next. Okay, so here comes some enemies. So let's practice Sword Key. Hold L1 when you're in any stance, and then you can use Sword Key. Sword Key releases a burst of ki, and it damages the enemy's ki. And in this particular instance on the training mission, it just basically reduces the ki to 0. Alright, cool. That's pretty much it for the mission. It's a very quick mission. They just get you to, learn like one little thing about one of your skills, and you complete it. And you get good rewards, so these are, well, you pretty much need to do this if you want to start using some of the cooler techniques. I had heard that you fight like a demon, Hide, and it would seem that you live up to your reputation. Recently, there has been a relentless surge of yokai coming into this world. As a humble priest, I have cut down many a malicious yokai in my travels, but I cannot stem the tide alone. Should you wish to increase your chances of survival out there on the battlefield, then I shall take up my Odachi and gladly teach you the way of the warrior. Why does he have an Odachi if he's the sword guy? That's weird. Or why is he talking about Odachi if he's a sword guy? Anyway, we got a Samurai's Locks. This will give you Samurai skill point. Let's use it. We also got a wooden sword, which is very good. Okay, we have 2 points. We have an axe point and we have a samurai point. So I actually want to do this one. I should have done this one a long time ago. Flux. Changing to another stance on a successful ki pulse increases the amount of ki recovered. You really, really, really want to learn how to do this properly. So anytime you're, like, let's say you're in high stance and you've just done a combo, as soon as you have the ability to press R1 to ki pulse, just press square or X with it. So you can change from a high stance to a mid stance or a low stance. We're going to do the axe as well. Okay, one thing that completing that Way of the Warrior Novice mission did was it unlocked a bunch of different skills for your weapons. So for example, this one here, Spirit Wind. It says cleared mission the Way of the Warrior Novice, and it says swings your weapon down upon the enemy while deflecting their attack. So it's similar to, oh no, that is the one. Yeah, okay. So Spirit Wind, so they attack, and you basically guard it, and then you just perform like an instant counter. It's not too bad. You get some simple axe damage increase. Like I said, the passive abilities, I don't think you really want to get those. This one's okay. Lumber Chop does a really strong attack, but I like having the Mad Spinner. There's some more here. This is another one called Rumbling Earth. I'm just trying to look at what... This one might be good. Launches the enemy up before slamming them back down. L1 Triangle, which is really good. Mad Spinner 2 gradually increases the speed of your spin. I actually think I want that. Rampage, another one where you can hold triangle. Earth Carver, Shadow Strike, and High Kick. High Kick is okay as well. After a quick attack, kick your enemy into the air, so it's good key damage. Let's get Mad Spinner. Why not? Alright, another thing that, I guess one thing that I wanted to say was last time, the reason I was having such trouble, and I should have noticed this, but the reason I was having such trouble beating that boss, my axe is only at level 3. I should have really used whatever was up here. Okay, so we got this little thing and it says, it's when you find a yokai weapon, which this white bone spirit tonfa is. You'll probably find this yourself actually. This is a yokai weapon. It is imbued with corruption, allowing it to deal additional key damage, and build up the corruption status effect on those it is used against. Enemies that are inflicted with the corrupted status ailment receive increased key and anima damage, of which a portion is absorbed by their attacker. When you inflict damage on an enemy with a yokai weapon, the sentience gauge will build up. When it fills up completely, your weapon will enter an awakened state, during which your weapon's power will be enhanced. This is very important because you do need to do this for a trophy. And yeah, we're going to be using these weapons soon. Let me see what to do next. Let's go to the blacksmith. So we found her in the second main mission. Let's press triangle for dialogue. Alright, so this is Toyo. If you select I want to know more, it'll give you a whole bunch of information here on different things that you can do in the blacksmith. There's not really, I'm not going to go through all of them, but special finds, or I'll do a quick summary. Special finds are basically you can purchase some special like items that, to be honest, they were a lot better in the first game. I don't know if I just got really unlucky during practice, but every time I went there I was like, this is not really that special, so I don't know why that's there. Buybacks is just buying back stuff that you sold. You can do that as long as you don't leave the blacksmith, I think, or even if you do leave, you can buy it back the next time you come there, but if you sell more, then you'll be able to buy those. Forging is just making items. Familiarity levels is to do with how often you use the weapon and you build up the familiarity. Soul matching is combining two items to raise their level or to add inherited skills. That's what inheritance is, and I'll show you actually inheritance. I can hopefully show you today, if not today, probably in the next few episodes. Transfers, what is transfer? Oh, transfer is, yeah, actually I want to read this one. Equipment special effects with that icon, which we won't be seeing for some time. It's got like an orange tinge to it. Attached to them can be transferred to other equipment. The special effect can only be transferred once, and the icon will be attached to one special effect at most on a piece of equipment. The special effect with that icon attached can only be passed on if the familiarity level of the equipment it is on has been maxed out. Using the equipment as a material for soul matching will transfer the special effect to the base equipment. Transfers differ from inheritance in that even if the special effect with that icon is already present on the base equipment, it will not automatically override. Okay, cool. In cases where the soul matching would result in overlapping special effects, you'll be given a list of possible outcomes to choose from for the finished item. If the special effect with that icon cannot coexist with particular fixed special effects, the transfer will not occur. Okay, cool. We will learn about that way later on. Refashioning, I think, is just to change the look of the item. Yeah, changing the appearance. Tempering is to change the special effects on, or the affixes on items. That's very important. And remodeling is to add different plus value characteristics to a weapon. So for example, a sword, I can actually show you here. Let me see. So like, let's take this wooden sword, right? It's got an attack bonus down here, base attack, and then below that has attack bonus heart, attack bonus strength, and attack bonus skill. And each of those have a rank. Those rankings determine how much of the base damage it's getting from your skills. So it's getting a B+ from heart because it's a sword. That's where like swords have that, or that stat affects swords damage the most. And then it's grabbing a little bit from strength and a little bit from skill. If you remodel the weapon, you can make it get more points from one particular stat. So the more you raise that stat, the more points you're going to get from there. Okay, so that's that. And now I think we will go to the forge here so we can hand over the smithing texts. These are the ones that we got at the beginning of the game, or actually, you get these ones just normally, and then you get, this one was the one that we got from the boons for just having the remastered version of the game, and you can get all of that on all the different weapons. I will have a look at the axes to see what I can potentially like forge, because I think actually forging something would not be the worst idea in the world. So let me have a look. Axe. I can't make anything yet, but it's only because I don't have enough equipment. So leather cord, leather cord, leather cord, and demon's horn. I actually have 2 demon's horns, so I could make this if I wanted to. I might do that. Let's try. So armor as well. Here's a bunch of different armors. There's the Demon Horde helmet and the Million Demon helmet. I don't know why you would want to use this Million Demon helmet. I feel like it's a piece of gear for people who want to challenge themselves because it has no affixes on it whatsoever. That's my guess. Okay, let's now what to do with gear. This can be a little tricky. So we're gonna go to sell, and we're gonna arrange this by probably rarity. Rarity or level. That's a pretty good way to do it. But we can do, let's do rarity for now, actually. I think that's the easiest. So anything that's white, you pretty much want to sell. So if we go here, check all, and we move to the left and right so that we can get only common and press the X button, it'll select every single piece of equipment, whether it's a weapon or a armor piece, and it'll just select it like that. So I've got all my white pieces selected, and I can just sell that. That's worth 1,945. You can see that in the bottom right hand corner. I really don't need any of that, so I can just get rid of it right now. It says you've reached maximum familiarity. Which ones have I reached maximum familiarity with? I'll just quickly check, because there is one that I wanna, that's fine. And all these are equipment. Yeah, okay, cool, that's fine. So let's get rid of those. Now, yellow is not very good either. There's not really much that I want to keep here, so I can probably get rid of that too. Just keep going up here. So let me have a quick look. Okay, I've reached maximum familiarity with this one, but there's no ability that I can transfer over. I can unlock it. It's locked at the moment, but you know what? Actually, I will unlock it. And I'll quickly check the familiarity on other things. Again, not really useful, although I am using that one, so I may sell it eventually. Anything familiarity-wise? I'm only taking my time on this one because I wanted to show it off, so... Okay, keep that. I want to keep... Which one am I wearing the proficiency bonus one? I kind of want to know that. I think I'm going to lock this prayer beads because I really don't want it to go. I'll keep all my, what are these things called? Like accessories for now, because I think that they can be a little bit more useful. Let's get rid of these as well. Triangle, 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 triangle. And yeah, I'll keep all those. And I think everything else I can get rid of. Yeah, let's try that. So now I'm gonna go uncommon or below, get rid of all those as well. Okay, now the next one, I probably should disassemble some of these because, or if not all of them, because I want to get pieces of forging material so that I can actually make some stuff. So we can go to disassemble. I just want to check here. Yeah, because I'm using my Demon Horde set. This is a bit tough. All right. So I can't do anything with those. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to make a better axe. So let's try, so if it's a better axe I basically need to get rid of certain things like this. Let me just, I'm gonna actually try and do most of this off screen and then I'll show you what I did. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I've gone through my weapons. I basically got rid of everything except for this wooden sword. Because it's got a proficiency bonus on it, I really want to keep that. I didn't get rid of this one because it's the highest rarity, so I want to hold on to that for just in case. I probably will get rid of it, but I want to hold on to it for now. I kept my dual swords. I kept basically one of each weapon. The only one I didn't was this axe here, this Ipon Datros hammer, which is actually pretty good, but it's only the level 6, which makes it a little less good, but that's okay. I can get rid of, I can't get rid of that one because I'm using it. Get rid of this as well, got rid of that one. Basically just got rid of everything that was like the lowest level and I wanted to keep the rest. Like this fledgling ninja fist, I want to keep it because it's got a life drain grapple on it and I'll show you how that works in a moment. Okay, and then I haven't looked at my gear yet, so I'm just going to disassemble all of this. Got a bunch of stuff. Next thing I want to do is I want to go to Forge, I want to go to Tools. You can just clear out all these exclamation marks if you want. All this stuff does, you know, certain things. You can have a look at it if you want. And what I want to do is I want to take all of the stuff that I actually made and make better stuff with it. So for example, I got a lot of umbracite fragments, 64 to be exact, and I want to craft some umbracite from it. I can only craft 6, but that's how it goes. Alright, latest masterpiece. Forged an item. Alright, cool. Let's use some quality tamahagane to create one high quality one. And we can use 41 to craft 8. 41 high quality to craft 41 to craft 8 highest quality. And we want to basically do that with all the other stuff that we have as well. Fortunately, we've got a decent amount. Just always try and craft the highest quality stuff if you can. That way you can make the best quality stuff. Alright, that's that done. Let's see if I can actually forge an axe. No, I still need a leather cord. That may be from disassembling... what's it called? Armor pieces. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to have a look now at my different armor pieces and try and work out what I want to use for the next mission or two, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is a little difficult, so I'm just going to try and see what happens. I'm going to change my Demon Horde helmet to a Shinobi hood, because it gives me a little bit of ninjutsu power, and we are trying to use ninjutsu a little bit. It also reduces my equipment weight by by a decent amount. I get some toughness and defense out of it. Yeah, a little bit more defense overall. Now, I'm trying to balance this out as best I can. This will probably be too heavy, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to put this Yuriki cuirass on because it's purple and it's got some good abilities on it, auto life recovery. I've also got the Yuriki gauntlets, mainly because it gives me more attack. Now, that bonus there, auto life recovery for enemy killed, I think it does stack with this. I may have said otherwise earlier, but I think it does. So like 24.4 plus 12.3 will be, what, 36.7? Yeah, so it should give me a 36.7, but plus this also gives me an attack bonus, as well as untouched on Nioh magic. For this one, I'm going to pick a Shinobi Hakama, so that I can reduce that weight again and try and get it into the green, which is really good. And then to balance everything out, I'm going to use a Ronin's... is that the one? Yeah, Ronin's Greaves. Now, I can't get its special effects because my constitution is not high, and now that I'm looking at my weight bonus, I'm actually thinking that maybe the Mino's Veteran's Greaves are a little bit better. I get a whole bunch of extra stuff, so I think this is actually where I want to go. And in order to get those bonuses, I need a point in strength. So I'm probably going to do that. And still, based on my equipment weight, I might want to change something else. Because I can... you know, like I can get another Yuriki helmet or something like that. I don't know. I'll have a look at it a bit more. Let's also put a point in strength. I guess I'll put a point in strength and in constitution, so that way I can cover both bases. Nope, I don't have enough. I'll put it in strength for now. Cool. And we'll go to the hut. There's a few new things. You can... the following yokai can now visit your hut. Kodama. Where is that? Remodel hut, visitation. Kodama, hello. So cute. We'll do a quick yokai illustrations. Alright, we've got a new one. Due to its ever-starving nature, the Gaki is often driven to such a manic state that it mistakes its stationary kin for a human corpse. A Gaki that cannibalizes its kin in this way grows larger, stronger, and far more dangerous. When battling a Gaki, be certain to kill any other unmoving Gaki in the vicinity before its brethren turn and do the job for you. So we've seen that. Basically, when that happens, he eats the other one and becomes the big one. Ippon-datara is a one-legged, one-eyed yokai. It is most commonly encountered in the vicinity of mines, and it is believed to have gained its unsightly form after years of harsh labor as a blacksmith. While it favors wielding weapons such as the hammer or odachi, its powerful leg also makes for a deadly weapon. Dweller. Dwellers are humans turned into yokai by the foul miasma in the depths of a mine. They were objects of loathing and terror for miners, and legends about them circulate wherever a mine with a long history is found. Their grotesquely altered forms inspire instinctive revulsion in all who can bear to view them. Skeleton warrior. Yokai taking the form of armored skeletons. Warriors who are unprepared for their death when it comes, or who take their own lives, return as these angry spirits to roam the battlefield and assault the living indiscriminately. And Enenra. A yokai composed of smoke and darkness, born from the grudges of humans who met their untimely ends in the Dark Realm. It has no one true form, ever changing as it drifts through the air. It is said to draw close to its victims by disguising itself amongst the steam and smoke of a bath or hearth in the home. Alright, and Sudama. A Kodama corrupted by the Dark Realm or Twilight is transformed into the unquiet spirit known as an Aratama. Fortunately, the Sudama does not show a predilection for violence, as its original form never bore ill will towards man. Instead, it displays an unusual attachment to all manner of material belongings. If you don't mind relinquishing something you own, toss it to a Sadama and see what happens. Beautiful, alright. The Tale of Nioh. And I guess I will read the character directory. I'm trying to read everything. I know it's maybe people are not interested in it, but I want to try and read as much as I can. Mumio is the leader of the Sahaya, a clan of yokai hunters. She rushes to Mount Tatara in Mino when she hears rumors of the strange events taking place there, believing yokai to be responsible. There she meets the protagonist and Tokichiro. She does not look kindly on the protagonist's shifling nature, believing any creature that possesses yokai blood to be her enemy. Saito Dosan is a former daimyo of Mino province, modern-day Gifu prefecture, an ambitious man who managed to seize the position of daimyo by overthrowing his former master. He is known as the Viper of Mino. Though he had a history of clashing with the Oda clan of the Owari province, their relations improved after he married off his daughter, Princess No, to Nobunaga, the Oda heir. This alliance solidified his power in the Mino region. He now lives a quiet life, having appointed his son Yoshitatsu as head of the Saito clan. It is said that upon meeting Nobunaga, Dosan acknowledged that Nobunaga was a greater man than his own son. Dosan collects spirit stones and often hires those who are not samurai, such as Tokichiro, to do so. Miyoshino Senji Toyo. Senji Toyo is the granddaughter of the legendary swordsmith Senji Muramasa, based in Ise province, present-day Mie prefecture. Under the strict tutelage of her grandfather, she has become a swordsmith of considerable skill in her own right. While her grandfather has been away, she has kept the home fires burning, forging blades worthy of the Muramasa name. Tokichiro and the protagonist find her cowering in the wake of a bandit attack and come to her aid. From that point on, she lends them her skills as a blacksmith. Alright, fantastic. Alright, I think we're doing pretty well. We're almost at the end of this episode. I wanted to get as much done as I could. Oh, let's get some titles going. So yeah, these are the titles. Did I go through? Or I got Gaki Cutter, which is defeating a specific number of Gaki. I defeated 50. And what else? Purifier the Defiled. That's just conducting 20 purifications. I've already done 32. That's a very easy one. Water User, because I used a bunch of water against that boss that I died so many times to. I'm an Axeman. What else? Bowman. Outlaw Cutter, defeating outlaws. Key User, Key Manipulator, Key Master, that's just dealing key damage. Grappled Novice, I do that all the time. Uncommon Item Seeker, found 50, 30, and 10 of those items. Shadowless One, attacked 100 enemies from behind, and that's it. So let's get some points here. Obtain Agyo Prestige. You can gain prestige bonuses by spending prestige points. After selecting one bonus, its entry on the list will be replaced, and you can then choose another. Alright, so let's see what we can get. You can get Anima Charge, which increases the rate at which you gain Anima. Soul Core drop rate, probability of enemies dropping Soul Cores when defeated goes up. More time in Yokai Shift, and less elemental damage taken. I'm pretty sure elemental damage is like if you take fire or water or electricity damage or whatever. I like having more Anima, and I like also being in Yokai Shift for longer. Now it says here, you surely want to spend prestige points to obtain selected bonus. After you obtain it, another bonus takes place in the list. Yes, and do not ask again. So we just got that one. This is Other Realm Resistance, also a very good one. Resistance to Yokai and Dark Realms, reducing their slowing effect on your key recovery rate. That's very important. You know what, I think that's actually more important than Extended Yokai Shift, so I'll go with that one. Alright, now on the other one, I have 14 prestige points, which is a lot. So let's go with Key, Life, Elixir Efficacy, Gold Earned, Equipment Drop Rate, Key Recovery Speed. I never picked these two. They're good, but it's like only if you're really using a build are they good. So I just like to keep it simple. Life, Gold Earned, Equipment, Key, Elixir, Key, Equipment, and that's it. Cool. Alright, that's pretty much it. I think the only thing left is the weapon. So I'm going to try and basically... I'm going to look over my equipment one more time just to see if there's anything else I can change to get the equipment weight a little closer to 70%, because then otherwise I'm not utilizing the weight bonus as best as I can, and then I will look at the weapons and see if we can get a better weapon, and then we'll end the episode. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I changed a few things actually. I decided to go with the Knight Raider helmet and cuirass because it's only got two weights, 2 out of 3 weights on it. You can see it just below where the picture of the actual item is, instead of 3. And then I went with the Eurikis here, and I went with the Mino here. So these 3 are fully maxed out in terms of their weight, and then these 2 are on half and half. And I think that makes sense because you can I'm at 66.5, which is still like a decent amount away. My toughness is just above 200, which is where I want it to be. And you get some little bonuses, like, what is this? 2.8% again, melee damage versus unscathed enemy. So my first attack will do 2.8% damage more, which is not much, but it's something. I also get key recovery bonus here on Yoriki Waistguard. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to quickly jump into the Blacksmith and see if I can temper some better stuff. Not much, I just want to try one. Where is it? So we'll go over here to our, what have we got? Knight Raider helmet. So out of this, backstab damage I don't really like, so let's just get some more defense going. Use an Umbra Sight to do that. I don't want to go crazy on this because I'm not going to use this forever, but we'll just see. Full damage, ninjutsu power. So this is the only one I would want to change. Let's get some more defense again, or should I do Amrita? Let's get, no, let's get defense. That's a pretty big bonus. Cool. I'll keep the ninjutsu power. Yoriki gauntlets, maybe the fire resistance can go. I'll just keep going for defense. Untouch on Nioh magic. Not really any reason to change that, and not going to change attack. Yoriki Waistguard. I like all of this. This is all good. And Mino Veteran. Golden ninjutsu. Maybe this one here. Projectile damage taken. Honestly, maybe damage taken over for fire. I don't know. Defense is there as well if I want it. So I'll just do that. And now I need to disassemble the actual armor piece. So I'll look at that again and bear back. Okay, back again. Basically what I did was I just decided everything that I have is pretty good to get rid of. So I just unlocked all of the rest of the gear that I had, and I'm just going to get rid of everything. So we'll go check all. Yep, check all, check all, check all, and check all. Now we get a whole bunch of ingots, lacquer, leather cord, which I really need, leather platelets, iron platelets, some Umbrasite fragments, in fact a lot of Umbrasite fragments, and some Umbrasite as well. So let's do all that. Beautiful. And let's see if I can make a better axe. It would be really nice if I could make a nice, good, like really strong one. So you can see at the top, rarity level of forged item. I can make, well, I don't know how many I can make right now, but I can make, it's probably somewhere, oh, I can only make 2 because I only have 2 demon's horns, but I'm gonna try. So let's make one. We want to use our highest quality ingots, highest quality tamahaganes, highest quality leather cords, and we need to use a demon's horn. So with forging, we have a 30% chance for this to be an exotic item, so that's what we're hoping for. It's going to be also between level 6 and 15. Okay, we got basically the worst we could possibly get. Add to inventory. Let's try one more time. Okay, so luck is not on my side today. We're going to have to try something else. Let's try high attack damage. Let's try this. Honestly, yeah, let's just try this. Forge. It's only a 23% chance. Okay, nope. Fortunately, oh, nope. Not fortunately. Okay, let's try maybe... Let's try this one. Okay, nice. We got something. Level 12 Black Steel Axe. It's got Amrita earned on it. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to try and use that weapon. So we'll switch out our Demon Horde Axe. Put on the Black Steel Axe. And... oh, right. It's got a... The only downside is it's got a transferable affix on it, and I'll explain why that's bad when I can. But yeah, for now I guess we'll just leave it like that. I also got the Ippon Datara, which I could try and use. I'm probably going to get something better anyway, but I just wanted to show that off at least to do that. Let's unlock this, get rid of it. And also I wanted to put on... What else do I want to learn? No... Melee damage unscathed, golden block, Amrita earned. Alright, let's just get melee damage unscathed. Let's just put that as my backup weapon. Alright, now I should be a lot stronger and able to take on the next few missions. And we're still not done. I want to go to the shrine and I want to go to manage soul cores. I want to do some soul core fusion if I can. So which ones am I using? I'm using a level 2 Enki core and a level 9 Mizuki core. So this has 9, this has 5, and my Guardian Spirit has 15. So 9 and 5 is 14, so I can afford to get one more. So I like using the Yokai. 7 and 9 doesn't work because that's 16. 7 and 7 work. That's what we want to do. So let's fuse our Yokai Soul Core with our other Yokai Soul Core. This will rank up its Soul Core from level 2 to level 4. You can see that on the right side. Its level doesn't change yet, but that'll rank up its Soul Core rank for now. Don't worry about the level for now too much. So let's do that. Cool. And I don't have any other Ippon Datara core. Oh no, I do. Okay, so we can do this one, and we can do this one. And actually, do I like the other one better? I think I like the other one better. So I'm going to swap this. I'm going to put the Ippon Datara 14 with the Ippon Datara 8. That way I can keep Anima Charge on the right there. So let's do that. And then lastly, attune. I'm going to attune the Yokai core to my Ame no Mitori. And I'll swap this one because it's a direct boost. Oh, I have to remove... Hang on, I'll swap it with this one. And then go back and I'll put the Ippon Datara on this one. There we go. So it's a little better, I think, than it was before. Not by much, but it's something. Got a few new bonuses, and the Ippon Datara ability is actually really good. And the last thing that I do, I know this has been a bit of a longer episode, is I will use this. How much is this? 100. Yeah, let's use 13 of these to just boost up to 5,000. There we go. At some point it should give it to me. There we go. That took a long time. Level up, and I'll boost that constitution so I can use different gear. Alright, cool. That took all episode, but at least we're on 45 out of 600. I may decide to go through that again in a future episode, but that's kind of like just the very basics. I guess one other thing that I didn't do was I should have forged more of this stuff. So Umbra Sight, now I can get 11 more. Any other? It's very difficult to tell if you've got enough to upgrade certain things. They're just slightly, faintly more active. But there we go. You can look on the right side to see if you can make it. All right, awesome. We'll leave things like that, and we'll try to continue next time with the submission A Voice in the Twilight, and we'll probably end up doing Dark Omens as well if I can do it quick enough. Alright, so for now I want to thank you all for watching episode 7 of Let's Platinum Nioh 2 Remastered. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.